Good morning, traders. It is 6:31 a.m. on Tuesday, December 17th. Let's look at some pre-market volume here. And what we've noticed over the last couple weeks is there's been some quantum computing stuff like QBITS and QBTS, those sorts of things. But the other thing that's moving as well is Bitcoin ETFs like IBIT. And Mara also for mining. So Mara, Riot, things like that for the blockchain mining. I have two trade callouts for you today. One is for IBIT and the other one is for Mara. So let's go have a look. This is the IBIT Bitcoin Trust ETF at the moment. We've got some big prints here. So here's some massive prints, 1 million, 1 million, 1.5 million, and we can see them on the chart. And December 16th, which was yesterday, we had another 1 million on IBIT here. And we're at 60.98 right now. Let's go look at the 5-minute chart. So we're bullish above 61.50, bullish above this line, and with a target of 62.33 up here, 62.44. Those resistances as well. And then the sky's clear above this for a while. So what we would do is we'd have a target of 63 all the way up to 64.52. This one here, that's quite a range for it. And then on the downside, if this was to turn around on us, we'd want to be bearish below 59.50. You see all of this noise that's here, so we'd have to break below that. You can scalp it a little bit below 60, but this is tight to get like 16 cents, and then what's your stop loss? I mean, it's a little bit tricky. So, you know, the safer trade is down below 59.50, then we can come down 59.24, 59.07, and if we break below 59 like that, then we've got some trades down to 58.50 and down here to 58.25. Okay, so that's IBIT for you. Let's go ahead and have a quick look at Mara. So Mara here on the 16th had another 800,000 at 25.20. Let's click that. That gets added to the chart. So here's the daily chart. And so we've had a lot of consolidation of prints here, splashed up, down, and then here we closed above some big prints, 3.7 million, things like that. And we moved up. And this can be a distribution or consolidation, really. Could be accumulation. So we've got these large prints above us. So if Mara is going to take off, we need to be cognizant of these. And as this moves up now, really, if we closed above 28.50, then we would be game on for a long trade, right? So let's go ahead and look at the 5 minutes since we're day trading. So here for Mara, we're bullish above 25.20, and that gets us above this Camarilla here. So we've been consolidating pre-market here, even though we have a lot of pre-market volume. We've been consolidating between 24.96 and 25.16. So you see how powerful these pivots are, right? We're just in this range. So we want to get above 25.16. So we're bullish above 25.20 up to 25.58. And there's a 1 million here at 25.70. And so if we get up here 25.70, then 25.76 is a target, and then crossing this print, we have increasing volume and stuff. We'll have a great trade all the way up to 26.61, and then up to 26.86, and then there's a 3.5 million print here. So this kind of moved over from the daily, right? So we get closing above these, then the longer term swing could be on as well. So that's what we have there. Oh, I've got another one for you. This one's called QBTS, so D-Wave Quantum Computing. That's been big in the news. Not them specifically, I guess, but more with the Willow and the Google quantum computing. So here we've got lots of trades coming in. These are smaller ones, 100,000, 100,000. So we can see what's been happening is yesterday, and with this big juicy green candle, we moved up. And so when we look at this here, these ones here, 2.6 million, 500,000. So what happened is we had this print here, 480,000 on November 25th, and we pulled back a little bit, and when we closed above it, there's a good long, right? So this is probably 6 trading days before we find our entry. This came up and there was more prints pulled it back, and then now, yesterday, we actually pulled down a little bit, crossed these prints, and then there was a nice juicy move up. And then now, today, pre-market, we have this sort of thing happening. And so let's go ahead and look at the 5-minute chart for a trade. So here on QBITs, we're bullish above 775. We've got this over here, right? We've got all of this volume. Right at 4 a.m. there was big volume that comes here. So really what we want to do is we want to get above this to go long. So we're going to look at 775 to get above this. And then we've got up to 802, then 820, 834, all the way up to 880. And then we can continue on. If this continues, then we've got 945, right? If that's really going to move today. Now, we would be bearish below 697, which would be below this pre-market low, and there's a support line here. So 697, then we can take it down to 671. This will be a little bit of a consolidation here, but then we can get down to 659, 644, and then all the way down to 6, and maybe down to here if it's going to retrace. Okay, so those are the 3 trade callouts for you today. Hopefully you make some good money on that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave some comments in the comment section below. If you like what we're doing, consider subscribing to Moby Tick Trading at mobyticktrading.com. All right, happy trading, everyone.